Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a quick reading on something you don't know about yourself. I have three pals, pal 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to start right now with pal 1. Okay, pal 1. What I'm seeing for some of you is that some of you are really good at being a leader or just knowing how to embrace yourself and stand out. What I'm picking up for others of you is that if you're thinking about pursuing some type of leadership role in your life or in your career, this could be a nice time for you to really get to know this aspect of who you are. Some of you may struggle with being shy or hiding parts of yourself that you don't deem very acceptable by society or your family. And Spirit is saying is that you have the strength within you to learn how to break outside of those norms and to know that you get to decide your own personal norm for yourself and that you will succeed if you step out on your own. For some of you, this may look like leaving your family, leaving certain friendships, or just creating new boundaries. It also may be starting your own business, pursuing a creative passion that you've been repressing. If you're good at a particular skill, if you have been afraid to dress a certain way, this could be a good time for you to start embracing who you really are and to know that the more clear you are about what you want and who you are, it's better for other people to get to decide if they're a match for you. And you no longer have to feel like you have to always conform to other people's expectations. And instead, you will be able to find people who are on the same wavelength as you, who have the same values and interests. If you're starting a business, this may look like you finding the right support, the right customers, or business partners who wants to support you in your new venture. If you're thinking about leaving a certain relationship, you may find people who want to support you with that. And so, this is all about learning how to get clear about who you are as a person and learning how to embrace your individuality and to know that the right people and resources will come into your life once you get clear about who you are and what you want and you start taking those steps forward. And like I said earlier, some of you aren't as shy as you may think you are. And even if you are shy, Spirit is telling you to embrace this about yourself and to know that that doesn't have to be a barrier. And you can still be this bold person who fully expresses themselves without hiding behind shyness. And you get to determine what it means to be a bold person, what it looks like to be a bold person. You get to define all of these things on your own terms because you have a lot of internal strength and vision for yourself in your life. And this is a good time to start taking steps towards that vision and to know that you don't need anyone's permission and that it could bring a lot of luck and personal alignment in your life once you get clear about what it is that you want and you start taking steps towards it. So you're a lot more courageous and bold and confident than you may think you are, pal number one. And the right people and support will come into your life the more and more you embrace who you are. So that's what I'm picking up for you, pal number one. Thank you and have a good day. Pal number two. Wow. What I'm picking up for you, pal number two, is that you are very creative. A lot of you are very creative, and you either need to start sharing your creative gifts or projects and putting them out in the public. This can be online. You can start showing up at different community events or just sharing your gifts in person. I know a lot of towns have farmers markets, they have thrift stores, flea markets, even just small mom and pop shops that you can possibly try to sell your items through. This is about just learning how to express yourself more publicly and learning how to share your gifts more publicly and openly with people. Because what I'm sensing is that you'll be able to find some type of community and support for your particular gifts and talents. I'm picking up is that some of you are already know your gifts and talents and what you're good at, and some of you may overlook your creativity and think that your creativity has to be packaged in this nice, neat way. And Spirit is encouraging you to gain more confidence in your gifts and to know that every person's gift doesn't have to look the same when it comes to being creative. And you can bring that creativity to any type of job or skill set. So, this is about not underestimating yourself and your talent and knowing that what you do is good enough and that people will embrace it if you share it. Some of you may be already sharing your gifts publicly, but not with the people around you. And Spirit is just saying to continue to do what makes you feel comfortable, while others of you aren't sharing your creative gifts at all. So, some of you may need to take more classes or may need to go to certain community events or organizations to try to work on your craft. But this is all about just learning how to embrace yourself, have fun, and share more of who you are with yourself and with other people. And especially if you are someone who has practiced your gift or your particular craft in private, this is a good time to start sharing it, whether it's online, whether it's with your family, a friend, your romantic partner, or just people who live around you or who you work with. This is about sharing your gifts and to know that you are a gift and what you have to share is important and the right people will support you. So that's what I'm picking up for you, pal number two. Thank you so much and have a good day. Bye. Pal number three, what I'm picking up for you, pal number three, is that some of you have been going through a very difficult time right now where you feel a lot of uncertainty about yourself or your life or a particular situation. Something's likely has been weighing down on you and you may feel like you don't know which direction to go. Some of you may feel disappointed or just unfulfilled when it comes to your spiritual life or your religious life. Some of you have been looking for answers, affirmations from other people, from books, from social media. Some of you have been wanting to ask for signs or confirmations for something. And what I'm picking up is that this pal would do good if they learn to trust themselves more and to trust their own desires and wants and needs and to learn how to embrace those things without judgment. This is about you learning how to gain clarity by simply listening to yourself, listening to how you feel around certain people and places, listening to what you need, listening to yourself when you're angry and you're venting, and listening to yourself when you're sad. If you journal, that would be a wonderful way to look back and see the things that you've been upset about or concerned about or confused about and see what you can learn and take away from that information. Some of you may do video journaling. That's also a really good way to look back and to see what's been going on with you, especially if you don't have anyone else to really talk to about things. Spirit is saying is that this is a good time to understand that you have the clarity and the strength within to make decisions for yourself without questioning them, without self doubt. I'm picking up is that a lot of you struggle with self doubt, and some of you may struggle with just always needing to outsource your decision making and just always looking for some type of validation or approval from other people when it comes to making certain decisions, especially big decisions in your life. And what I'm picking up is that for a lot of you, you're going through some type of situation or some type of event in your life is taking place that's causing you some type of doubt, uncertainty, or just maybe something going on where you don't have a clear answer about how you feel about that situation or a particular person, and you likely have been waiting for some type of answer or external confirmation. And this is about just developing self-trust and looking within for your answers. It sounds cliche, but what I've learned as well is that the older you get, you realize is that advice is only helpful when the people that you're asking have the exact same value system as you and who want the same things as you. And even if you can find people who meet those requirements, the reality is that no one else is you, and you're the only person that knows what's best for you. And to also know that just because you're unclear or uncertain about something, it doesn't mean that you're lost. And you can trust that the answers will come in time. And in the meantime, just try to be patient and wait till you get the clarity that you seek out. So that's what I'm picking up for you, Pal 3. You definitely have the strength and the insight and the clarity within you to move forward. And you don't have to feel stalled by waiting for someone else's validation or confirmation on what you should do in your life. You know what's best and trust that, and things will work out for you, pal number 3. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.